Storytelling Festival 2017, and we're going to tell one of our favourites. This story is called Silly Jack. And once upon a time, there was a little boy. And the little boy grew and grew and grew until he was about 14 years old. And he lived with his old mother. Do you come in and have a listen? Now, when Jack was 14 years old, he was as lazy could be. And all he did was sit round the fire with his feet up, and he did no work. One day, Jack's mum said, "You know what, Jack? You need to go out and you need to go and get a job and earn some money." So, Jack stood up and he walked and he walked and he walked and he walked and he walked, and eventually he found a farmer. And he said to the farmer, "Hello, my name's Jack and I'm looking for a job. Is there any work I could do for you?" And the farmer said, "Well, Jack, I have been working so hard all winter and I need someone to help me clean out my barn, because it's a right mess. The cows have been in there all winter. Will you clean it out for me?" And he cleaned, and he cleaned, and he managed to get rid of all of the muck. And at the end of the day, the barn was so clean you could have eaten your dinner off the flare. The farmer said to him, Jack, I don't have much money, but I do have this." And he handed him a silver coin. Jack thought it was so bonny, and he was walking home, and he was admiring how it shined, and he didn't look where he was going, and he tripped, and when he tripped, the coin flew through the air and sploosh, landed in the river. And of course he got into the river and he tried to look in the water, but as soon as you do that to a riverbed, all the mud comes up and the coin was lost for good. But he went home and his mum was standing there and she said,
"Jack, show me what you got paid today."
"Well, Ma, I worked hard all day and I got paid this bonny silver coin."
Aye.
"And I was walking along, Ma, and I tripped and I dropped it in the water."
Well, that'll be the end of that. What you should have done was take the coin and put it in your pockets.
"All right, Ma.
Do you think you could remember that?
I'll remember that."
And then Jack went back to the same farmer because he really worked very hard. And the farmer knew that. He didn't know about Jack being silly and dropping the coin in the water. However, Jack worked hard. It was to do with the hay and everything that day that he had to help. And at the end of the day, because he'd worked hard, well, in those days, you see, people didn't always get paid in money. People sometimes got paid in kind. And after all, he was a farmer, and he had cows, so what was obvious to give him but a jug of milk? Well, Jack remembered that advice. Now, my mum said to me that I must put it in my pocket. It's a funny thing for her to say. But she said that she was not angry because I didn't do it last time, so I'll have to do it this time. And you know what? You know how silly Jack was? You know how that story got his name? He poured into one pocket, and then he thought he'd be really clever and equal up on the other side and put in the other side. What a state he got. Well, his mum could smell him, because if you have milk that's dried in the sun on top of you, you know the smell of that. And his mum's thinking, well, he can't do something wrong 2 nights in a row, or 2 days in a row. Surely to goodness he's got something to show for all his hard labour. But all he had to show was for the milk. It had run through the pockets. He still had the jug. In fact, what a use that was. And she says, well, what you should have done, Jack, was put it on your head. You know, like those ladies in far-off countries, and they can manage to walk. You would easily manage to do that, Jack. Remember that, now won't you, Jack?
I will, Mama, I will for sure. Okay, I've got it this time, I really do. So the next day he went back to the farmer, and this time he had to clear out chicken coops. And it was difficult work because the chicken makes but he did a really good job. He cleared out the coops and he looked after, he calmed the little chickens. And at the end of the day, the farmer was really pleased with him. And he went to pay Jacqui once again. But again, he didn't have a coin, these were the olden days. So he gave Jack something else that came from his cows. Not milk this time. What else can you get from cows?
Methane.
Methane.
You mean something you can make with the
Something you can make with the milk.
Oh.
What do you think? What do you think? Cheese? Yeah, it could have been cheese. What else can you make with milk? Custard? Could have been custard?
It wasn't.
Do you think Julia? Butter? Butter! Yeah, he gave him. Do you like butter? Yeah, do you get a little butter towels to put them onto your chin?
Yes.
I do, I love butter. Gave him a big block of butter. And Jack thought to himself, right, I am going to get it right today. I'm going to do exactly what my mother told me to do, and I'm not going to do anything wrong. So what did his mother tell him to do? To put his wages
On his
head. So it was a big pat of butter, and there it was. And he felt like one of those graceful ladies from far off country, and he walked home, and he balanced the butter on his head, and it was quite a long walk home, and it was quite hot and a sunny day, and the sun beat down on Jack's head, and as it beat down, the butter started to melt. And he could see it melting, and he thought, this is really strange. Why is it doing this? I seem to have butter on my face, and I seem to have butter on my shirt, and I seem to have butter on my hair. But Mother knows best. She wouldn't have told me to do it if there wasn't a good reason. So when he got home, there was his mother, and she was waiting, like this, at the door. What did she say to him?
Oh, Jack, you feel.
What? What? I put it on my head, like he told me to, Mother.
You should have put it in your head. You should have put it in a basket.
Oh, okay.
Carry the toe.
Okay, Mother. I'll go next time.
So poor Jack, what was he to do? So, the very next day, he went back. And what did he do for the farmer this time? Oh, he was in the deeps. And he was weeding the deeps. And it was awful hard work. Really, really awful hard work. And the farmer was pleased with him. So, what did the farmer give him this time?
More butter?
No.
Maybe a chicken.
No, he gave him a kitten.
Did he eat it?
In a basket.
In a basket.
Yes. So, here's the go home, brings kitty in the basket. And suddenly a mouse jumps out in front of him. And the kitten goes, oh! Jumps out of the basket. And runs scurrying off after this big roasty.
Poor Jack.
Poor Jack. And here's a kitten running across. And it runs into the arms of this very pretty young girl. And the pretty young girl picks up the kitten and goes, oh, oh, it's lovely. And you know, Jack, it feels that, oh, she's awful pretty. And you go, oh, it's yes, but
kitty like this. Oh, then you can have it. So he gave the pretty young girl the kitten. So he had to go home, and he was fed by his mother.
Well, Jack, did you get a job today?
Yes, I was.
Oh, good, and what did you get paid?
I got a kitten.
Well, Jack, where is it?
I put it in a basket.
Like I told you, very good, and what happened then?
I wish it ran fast.
But wait a minute! You put the cat in the basket and you allowed it to escape after the pussy!
But it was hot.
Oh, jolly good, Jack, so give us it here.
It's caught by a really pretty young girl.
Jack, where's the cat?
She thought it's half a body.
Oh, Jack, and what did you do?
He said she could keep it.
You said you could keep it, Jack, you silly boy. You ain't got the sense you were born with. If you had done something sensible, putting it in a basket, allowing it to escape from the basket, well, you would never have been in that situation. If somebody gives you something like a wee kitten, what you do is you get a wee bit of tow from your pocket, a piece of string, and you make a nice lead round its neck, nae too tight, nae too loose, and you lead it home. Behind you, will you remember that, Jack?
Yes, mother.
Jack went to his bed. Well, he slept all night long, and the next morning got up and he yawned and he stretched and he went back and he worked for the farmer. And the farmer had him ploughing the land to make long lines to plant seeds in for next year's crop. He worked hard all day, and the farmer said at the end of it, now, Jack, I've got something wonderful for you. Because in those days, you couldn't just go to the shop and buy sliced meat. You would get something big, like a leg of lamb for the butcher or straight from the farm. And he said, Jack, I've got you a leg of lamb. Jack said, oh, thank you, farmer. Now, what did Mama tell me to do the next time I got paid? What did he have to do? He had to take a piece of string and tie it around it and trail it home after him.
So he was quite glad to be finished at the end of the day. Now, this farmer had given him all these different things. A gold comb, some milk and cheese and butter and a kitten. And you'll never guess what Jack got this time. Has Andy got any ideas? A rocket. No, he didn't get a rocket. Birthday cake.
donkey.
What did she do? She laughed. And once she started, she couldn't stop.
And she laughed.
And the king, her father, was so pleased his daughter was happy that he gave Jack loads of gold coins.
Thank you.
And still Jack, you know, he was a bit of a theatrical
What's going
person.
on here? Somebody
Did you not know that at the end of the day, because the princess laughed, that the king gave all these gold coins to Jack?
All his gold coins to me! What about my donkey? Does my donkey get
Well,
some?
donkeys don't like gold coins.
Maybe it would be a wise thing for me to do. It would be for me to ride the donkey home and give the money to my mother.
Well, that would be very fitting. The end of the day.
And Jack went all the way home to his mother's house, and when Jack's mother said, "Well, Jack, did you get a job?" Jack said,
Of course I did, Mum. And look what I got paid! And what was in the bag? Lots of gold coins. So Jack wasn't quite so silly after all. He did work hard, didn't he?
"Work hard. Did he go and work for the king for the rest of his life and make the princess happy?"
He might have done that. I think you're right. Yes, I think he did.
I think all four of us, though, we can all agree, as well as all of you can agree, that Jack and the princess, and probably the farmer, and the king, and even the donkey, and even Jack's mom, all lived
Happily
ever after.
Well, thank you so much, everybody, for listening. This is the last story of our storytelling.